This is leg 16 of the World Tour, and we are on our 4th year. You know, Azores is it's cooler here. Clouds move in and move out fairly fast. We've got drizzled on probably every other day, and it's not tropical rain, it's actually cold rain. But this is where the big females are. We've seen some monsters here, and we caught some monsters here. The varieties here are incredible. The big eyes, the yellow fins, blue fins. On our, I think, first year, we caught bluefins up to 700 plus. It's just an incredible place, full of life. Lots of birds, lots of bait, lots of whales. Just a lot of life here. It's an incredible place.
It's a very dynamic ocean here, so you can't really come up with a good game plan like a lot of places. All the 50-meter shots and stuff like that work out pretty well, and this year here, last year they didn't work either, so I don't know. It's a tough place to fish at times. We always hear from all the locals, the old timers, you know, that it's cyclic, and we hit the best part of the upswing on the cycle, you know, a couple of years ago, and this is our 4th season coming here. You know, you really don't know what to expect, and so we always like coming in early, getting on that first wave of big fish that passes through. It seems like that first wave is all so many giant ones, you know, 800 pluses. Be done with it. Definitely good to see you.
Leg 16, Azores, starting out on a rainy morning. High pressure has not set up yet. Hopefully the fish don't need an invitation from the high pressure to show up. Well, good morning on morning 1 of Lake 16 on a beautiful raining morning in Azores. Just getting our North Atlantic season started here in the Azores. End of July, a little early. The high pressure really hasn't set up yet, still a little cold. There's some fish around. I think one of the local boats caught a nice one 3 days ago, but it's been pretty sporadic. So we're out here looking around. I do have my daughter Sarah and her boyfriend Maddox with us today. Pretty excited that they're on board, and we just fitted Sarah on Charles Perry's bucket harness here, and we're gonna put her in the chair. So pretty excited about that. So let's kick off Azores in a big way today.
What was the piece that was breaking on you last time?
It was just the whole chair, really.
The whole chair would just break because too much force?
Yes. Definitely last year there's a cycle change. And then now year 4, a lot less boats here this year, because last year really didn't bite all that well. Obviously the word got out because of the bite in 2023, that crazy run that the Azores experienced. So it brought a lot of boats here last year. I think there was 15 plus private boats here last year. But it kind of petered out last year a little bit. We still salvaged the year, but it was pretty tough. And so far this year here, it's early in the season, so anything can happen. But so far it looks like it's late for sure. Well, there's always that slowest trip of the world tour comment, and right now, that holds true.
always another adventure, isn't it?
There's always tomorrow.
Always tomorrow.
Morning, Chad. Morning, board. We're starting day 5. Fishing is fishing. And unfortunately, early season, and they haven't been very friendly to us. We have not seen one yet. So we're waiting for the for the water to set up and for the season to set up, and we might cut this trip a little short so we can get back home and not grind this out. We have a 14-day trip planned. I think we're going to cut it down to half or something like that. But you know, Azores, who knows? Who knows what kind of season we're going to have? Hopefully, it starts to build up. Last year was a little bit off as compared to the years before. But wish us luck. We still have 4 more days. Tunas under them? Huh? All the birds just came out of nowhere. Wow, it's amazing. These birds, they're fast. These birds are really fast. Bye-bye.
We got 13 minutes to get to Blue Marlin.
Is that what we have?
13 minutes to catch a Blue Marlin.
Yeah, I've been fishing my whole life, really. since I was 2 years old. Started fishing with my dad. He will take me to every tournament back in Venezuela, my hometown in Puerto La Cruz, and he will take me every time we go out fishing. We will go every weekend on the fishing on the Saturday and then to the beach on Sunday with the family. But yeah, it's been my whole life around boats, around fishing. Back home in Mallorca, I live in Mallorca, Spain now, and I have a mechanic shop there with my dad. We opened that shop in Mallorca, in Calanova, like 3 years ago. And yeah, I've been working mechanics with him since I was 15 years old, but now we open a shop together. I was learning from him and trying to get around the boats and doing the administration or something, or talking to the clients as well, and getting really involved with the mechanics. And yeah, one day I was walking down the dock in Mallorca on a marina there, and I see a boat called Badco. I'm like, why are these guys here? Like, there's no fish really Blue Marlin here in Mallorca. So I went near the boat, and Joe Bogey and Bobby Lee were inside the boat. I just say hi. I met them. I just told them that anything that they need that I could help. Or I was really stoked that it was really the Bad Company. The first time I asked him, like, is this the Bad Company from the Bad Company? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, no. And like, yeah. I'm like, no, no way. So yeah, so I started there working with Bobby and Joe to help them with the 43, just taking care of them, taking care of a boat, doing a few jobs here and there. Then Bobby asked me to join the delivery crew. So I joined Bobby and John as a delivery crew to run the boat from Mallorca to Cape Verde, 2,000 miles, a really long trip. So we took the boat there, we arrived there, we prepared the boat for them, for the fishing team. Bobby asked if we could go fishing with the fishing team for a couple days. I joined the fishing team for 2 days, and then Steve and everyone welcomed me to take part of the fishing team, and really just learning a lot from them, helping in what I can, doing how much as I can, and really a lot to learn about these guys. These guys are the best of the best, and really stoked to do it.
Making this more luck. You remember that?
Yeah, boy.
It's always the day after Chad that you can
Try and change the luck this time.
Taking off here this morning, and hopefully see a Blue Marlin. It's been really slow, unseasonably slow. We're a little bit early. Moon's just about getting right, but with the slower fishing, we're going to cut our trip short and probably go home and look for some swordfish or something. Swordfish are floating pretty good back home. That'd be a pretty fun trip. But we saw our first Blue Marlin yesterday, and it appeared to be a really big one. That's why we're here. The early season, that first wave of fish always seems like they're bigger fish, and they wanted to get in on that leading edge. Whether it's accurate or not, I don't know. It's just the way it's been the last 4 years. So looks like we missed them, but I think we got 2 or 3 days left. So hopefully we'll get one of those bigger ones to pile on and stick. The one yesterday was just so much bait, it was lazy, really crummy bite. I think it ate 3 lures in the pattern or something. It didn't really eat them, just kind of moving a lot of water. Looked like a good one. So hopefully we'll find that one today.
That might be a marlin. Did anybody see it? It might be a marlin. It might be a marlin.
Yeah, well, I grew up in the UK, so very different sport fishing. I've been lucky enough to go a couple times previously in Costa Rica and Hawaii and places like that, but lake fishing and river fishing is very different to catching a marlin or seeing a marlin get caught and then having the opportunity to sit in the chair and pull in a 200-pound bigeye tuna. It's pretty awesome. The tunas are a little bigger than the pike or the carp that I'm used to catching on the side of a riverbank, but yeah, same principles, I guess.
What the heck was that? Good job, Chad. Good boy. Good job, man. Let's get you on it. 2, 3.
Stop right there.
Chad, get back here.
Get back here.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, dog. Look over here, right here. Woo! Nice little waterfall there. Yep.
Biggest tuna that I've personally caught was probably on the way to Abidjan on the 150. We caught a little, just a little mackie looking tuna. I don't know the name of it, but fishing terminology is, it's getting there slowly, but yeah, that thing was maybe 30, 40 pounds max. Fishing out a fighting chair is, I've done it a couple times before, but for 60, 70 pound sailfish, it's a completely different fight, not what I'm used to. That feeling of getting tugged down and getting almost thrown off the back of the boat is pretty special. But yeah, not something I've done before, and maybe I'll get to do it some more in the future.
Good job, boy. You're an expert. Good work, Chad.
I'm the kind of fisherman that when I come into an area and I don't know, I try and look at all the technology that's available to me with the surface temperature and subsurface temperature, current directions, and match it up with places that we think we should go. And I like looking at a lot of different areas and trying to get a feel for it. And so this year we did that, and man, the first 5 days we didn't see a fish. We barely saw any tuna. I think we missed a couple of tunas or something in a porpoise school, but those first 5 days were brutal. When you're not seeing fish, it's hard to get out of bed in the morning, and get pumped up for the day. But this place, you just, at any given moment, you could be hooked up to the biggest fish of your life. So I think that's the motivation to getting out of bed every morning and keep trying. And then these last few days here, we finally put it together and found all the big eye that you could want. We could have caught those just about at will. Beautiful grade of fish, like 180 to 300 plus. And we found a few marlin. We found 4 marlin, I think, the last 3 days.
Hey, good morning, everybody. We are heading out on our final morning of fishing. We came a little earlier this year. Last year there was a flurry of larger fish that came through San Miguel, so we wanted to have an opportunity to try to be in position for the early wave, but it didn't come this year. One of the things that's just important is this travel fishing. It takes quite a bit of energy and commitment to do this, and after 3.5 years, you just want to be selective, and you really don't want to push too hard. We originally have 15 days of fishing, and then we only have a 2-week gap at home before coming back again for September. So we'd rather, I think, get home instead of, you know, fighting out for the last 7 days here, or extra 7 days here as originally planned, and maybe get 1 or 2 fish. Just a little too much on the team and myself, so we're gonna kind of conserve our energy, go home and take a 3-week gap instead of a 2-week gap, and hopefully, you know, we can come back energized for the September trip. So last day today, hopefully get to see a quality one today. Strong one. Yellow bait. Good job, boys. Bigger than the other day. Let's measure. I think that's a bigger one. Who's got the tape measure? It's right in the doorway. Rolled up by my phone. Alright, we just caught this nice big eye, taped out at 73 and 54. A couple days ago we boated one that was 74, 75 and 56. That taped out at 302, so this is probably, I don't know, 280 or something like that. We've been having fun with these awesome world-class tunas. The tunas are going off here at Azores, so those of you that want to come fishing Azores, it's not just Marlin, this is just a crazy place. So we're on top of the bank right now. There's a lot of guys commercial fishing here. We kept this one. We have plenty enough food from the other one, but we're gonna give it away to these guys here, this local commercial boat, because we're invading on their water. So all right, so hopefully the handoff goes well. Last time we tried to do this, we almost had a casualty in Madeira, so hopefully we don't have that anymore.
Here, right? Here, right?
Now, you gotta admit, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Made the trip right there. That's awesome.
Getting from watching the videos and being home, dreaming about this and doing this maybe someday, and being here is really living a dream. 6 months ago, I will never thought about this. Wouldn't believe it. So it's really a great opportunity, and everyone in the team has been so kind, so welcoming. These guys are really the top of the top as a fisherman, as a human beings. The boss is amazing. Steve he can teach you everything. Everything that you ask him, he will get the right way to teach you about it. OB is the same in the deck, trying to teach you everything that he does. And following Ryan as well, trying to help Ryan as much as I can into the engineering part, the mechanic part of the boat, and trying to do my best job that I can do. David as well, David and Tanner, they're a wonderful team, filming this whole operation and getting into the people that are back home. And myself being in both positions, being back home, watching at the videos and being here, they really take all the experience or all the things that we're living here, and they really transport it to us back home. It's really, really wonderful how they do that.